Telecom Careers, the #1 global telecom and wireless job board. telecomcareers.com. Greetings, World Wide Web. This is Chris Martin. I'm coming to you from the RCRatx Studio Lounge here in Austin, Texas. And we're streaming live to Twitch TV. Hello, Twitchers, Twitties, Twitchies, whatever you call yourselves. I'm here with the Angry Dad Gamer and host of Coders here on RCR TV, part of the RCR Wireless News endeavor. And Victor, tell me a little bit about what you're doing tonight and what we're going to be twitching about tonight.
Well, tonight's Twitch stream is just kills. We're just doing kills, a bunch of kills. We're going to be playing Halo, and we've got an Xbox One, and so we're just going to be going nuts on the online multiplayer, you know, see what we can wrestle up.
And with us is CK Sample the Third.
Correct.
And I've been here before the show admiring his incredible wavy hair. And he is one of the principals here at Chaotic Moon,
Yep.
which is sort of, why don't you tell us a little bit about Chaotic Moon? There's
Chaotic-
sort of anything creative that will melt your eyeballs out,
Yeah.
Chaotic Moon will do for you.
Yeah, Chaotic Moon Studios is a creative technology studio here in Austin, Texas. We service large customers that want software built for them that's sexy and cool no matter what the implementation is. So we have a lot of big clients that I can't talk about that are like popular
DoD.
apps on
It's the DoD,
the
isn't
App
it?
Store that you probably downloaded for your phone, and then a lot of stuff that's just for enterprise clients that's behind the scenes internally, but it makes all of their employees' lives richer and everything. And yeah, we do mobile and web and backend and everything you can do in mobile software. And we're known for in South by for doing interesting things like. Not this past South by, but the South by before, we had a taser drone and actually tased one of our interns. And this year we had drones that would do graffiti tagging and spray fire and some other things. So like we're just fun, work hard, play hard.
So you're
fun
behind the
people.
whole drone
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
we
You've
like
bought in.
drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, drones are cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of your way and let you guys melt your eyeballs and do some gaming and do your thing.
Well, I
Yeah.
want to talk about Coders real quick.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we wanna talk about
so
Coders.
Victor is also a host of RCR TV's Coders because swimming around in that brain of his is a lot of, just smart stuff. So tell me about that.
Well, I have some experience with programming. I have a lot of experience with technology, and so what we're looking at are software developers at every level of the stack, and anyone who writes code. We want to talk to them and talk about the issues that they deal with and tell you guys about it. So that's what Coders is.
That's like
Excellent.
all the people that work for me.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, as a self-identifying nerd, I would say that that's the place to be in
Absolutely.
the Nerd Kingdom on Fridays.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Terrific. All right, fellas. Well, let's get Haloing.
cool.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Master
All right.
Chief.
So how are we doing this? Are we doing multiplayer or?
Yeah, well, actually, if you want to just jump into one of these games again, and
Okay.
we're gonna test your metal.
It's what's bad metals, soft metals.
Oh, by the way, Dave Kalo says hello.
Oh, hey Dave. Hey Dave. There's the camera, right? View maps in this playlist. I was just on Battle Creek. What's the options? Shrine. Isolation. I did this one. Anyway, so
Pick a winner.
we're actually starting right away.
That's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. I haven't played this map in forever. So I got the Master Chief Collection myself, like when it first came out, and they hadn't updated a bunch. It was way too glitchy. It was annoying to play. They promised you could watch the new Halo show and everything, and it wouldn't even authorize you to download it.
Holy cow.
And it had all kinds of little issues. Looks really good though.
This seems to be something though
I
that's
wanna
like
get
has constantly been a problem for game companies. Is it just a resources thing? I mean, you're in that sort of world, So is it just that they're not dedicating enough resources? Somebody's like,
I mean, this is an epic sort of game.
Right.
I mean, this is the thing is this is an epic. Am I red or? I'm red. Okay, good. Missed it. Hold on, sorry. I was talking and I was shooting. So I think this is an epic game because they're remastering and redoing all of their games, and they probably and to a certain degree it's just a bunch of fanfare for the next version coming out. Who's behind me and where are they shooting? I'm sucking. I can't talk and play at the same time. This has been a horrible mistake.
That's the challenge.
But I think like there's basically like a whole app wrapped around all the individual games. So the games themselves play really nicely and are well remastered, but it's all the interface stuff that's in between that's not the priority, honestly.
Right.
Like the priority is the video game playing. So, you know, they wanted to release it on a timeline so they could get it out before 5, and they wanted to make it as good as possible. And they had like large initiatives like a TV show for it and everything.
Yep.
Ah, crap! I keep on using friggin'.
You're using the different game
I'm using
controls.
Call of Duty, trying to bust somebody in the face versus hitting the right button.
I think there's a custom setting that you can change.
I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to learn it while we're doing this. Thank you, though.
Learn as we go.
Missed it.
Games are all about learning. This is a learning game, really. You know, like Far Cry 4. It's
I'm
like,
so glad I'm not playing under my hand for this.
yeah, you learn how to distract a bear.
Yeah. So I think that's the challenge that they probably face with this is marketing deadlines. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of it, right?
Have marketing deadlines that you
Yeah.
have to hit. I always tell my team of developers, I say we're dedicated to building the best software products we can within the time and budget that we're given by our clients. You know, those are our only limitations. If we're fitting within that, let's make it as good and as sexy as possible, and we work really hard at Gathering to do that and to give good value to our customers. So.
This public service message brought to you by Chaotic.
Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, one of the things that we try to do is talk to people about getting rid of all of the unnecessary features. We try to get everybody down to the through line of what their app needs to be, what they're trying to really get for their users, and focus on that rather than all the extraneous stuff that may be, you know, because sometimes like we'll have clients that have, why am I not responding yet? That have like marketing people who are our client, who are our main client, who hear about something like Meerkat or Periscope and how hot they are, and they want to put that in immediately, and it doesn't make sense for your app right now. Maybe down the road if, you know, if it makes sense, but let's focus on the core features of whatever your app is. Well,
I think he raised his hands and surrendered.
yeah.
I think he was.
He was like, "Hi, I'm gonna shoot you in the face now.
There.
You're really slow.
Oh.
You're 42 and you shoot too slow."
That's right. You and I are the same age.
Yeah. And yet I look younger, according to you, because of the fat that's filled in all the creases.
That's the first thing I said, I think, when I saw you.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say that. You said that I was
looking
aging
great.
better than you. Since 2006?
Was it before that?
2005.
2005, yeah.
I just walk to people. I just want to high five
Achievement
them.
unlocked.
Hey, shoot
Just
me.
getting started.
Oh, killed 100 enemies. Or player.
Good for you.
Yeah. That's the noob badge, right? So much jumping and shooting.
So yeah, we first met when I was a writer for the Unofficial Have a Weblog. Actually, I think I was lead blogger by that time.
I think you were, yeah.
And you were a commenter.
That's right.
He used to comment on the site all the time. A heckler or a commenter? No, he was a commenter. I was a heckler and I was the lead blogger, so. And we actually were kind of, I think we were talking to you about maybe blogging for the Unofficial Apple Weblog, but we didn't do that yet, and we got you running Download Squad.
That's right,
We
yeah.
brought Judith Meskel and myself talked to you, and brought you in, and you started doing Download Squad, which is a great site that got killed like all the other great sites.
That site actually predates TechCrunch. It predates a bunch of sites that are still funded, shall we say.
Yeah. And then eventually I left to run Netscape for Jason at AOL. I was the managing editor for it when we were trying to make it it was basically like a revamped version. It was like Dig, except with we had actual paid news editors who were helping us like write extra information on top of the stories that were being voted up by the community. The strength and weakness of it was we inherited the Netscape.com community, which was a bunch of very polarized political individuals. So a lot of our stuff ended up not being what we were expecting in terms of techie type, dig type interesting stuff, but a bunch of interesting politics stuff and a bunch of, anti and pro truther movement stuff, because this is all post 9/11. And it was challenging. It was interesting. It was a fun ride, but then we left doing that. But we also had a Netscape video function too. So
If you could pass that on to them. We're getting calls, so we got a bunch of people in the chat right now, and we want to make sure that we're showing as much video game as possible.
I can actually
It's a
hurt
video
my
game channel.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking so much.
Technically, no, it's fine. You can talk over it. We can still hear you as you
I'm just
talk.
going to grunt from now on and try to kill a thing.
Most Twitchers, it's weird because this was the thing that took me aback when I watched Twitch for the first time, because I've been used to watching Let's Play videos for a while, but then I watched Twitch and people actually put themselves on the screen. So they've got like a little, and some of them have green screens, which is what really surprised me, was that it's just like them in a chair floating above the screen. And I thought it would be distracting, but it's not that bad.
I keep on forgetting I have a map that tells me
and
where
for those
it
of
is.
you in the stream right now, this is the first time that we've actually done this, and I got to hand it to the team here, because they did a great job coming in at the last minute and setting this up. The way I had it running was actually off of a Windows 7 PC and my Mac for the audio and like all kinds of wackiness. But these guys are pros, so they're doing the real thing.
Where are they?
And they've got Pro Tools that helps to have something like Wirecast Pro.
That guy just spanked me. What was his name? Must kill whoever that was.
The money team. It's funny though, because this kind of reminds me just a little bit of Evolve. Have you played any Evolve yet?
I have not played Evolve. I've been dying to. I was actually going to say, like, when the main thing that I love using Twitch for, because like I have 2 kids and it's hard to like watch a bunch of video games all the time. But what I like using Twitch for is if there's a game that I'm interested in buying and I'm not sure if I want to get it yet, I watch several different people playing it on Twitch and I try to figure out, is this God, how different would my life be now if this existed and YouTube existed and everything when I was a kid?
I can't imagine.
I would have tried to be a rock star for a long time with the guitar thing, and I would have tried to go into professional e-gaming.
You could have done Song a Day.
Yeah.
You could have done a song about the iPhone.
Anyway.
It is pretty remarkable. I mean, because my kids, they do YouTube videos. My son had a Lego stop-motion YouTube video from a couple of years ago that got like 4,000 hits.
Oh, cool.
It was insane.
Should we switch this up, or should we just keep on killing
You
things?
can. If you want to switch it up, you could play some of the story if you wanted to.
What does everybody online want? Do you guys want us to...
What do you guys want to see? We got a few viewers right now.
Do you want to see story, or do you want us to play another...
I was letting people vote. I don't know if anybody watched my stream from the other night, but it was very creepy and weird, where I had 3 puppets and I was playing Cards Against Humanity. Actually, the puppets were playing. Yeah, they were actual Muppet puppets.
Muppet puppets.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got to play 3 characters at once.
Oh.
But that's because nobody was around that night. Usually on Saturday we have like a group of people come over and play. But we had a big music festival this past weekend.
Yeah.
And so everybody was doing that, and we have everybody's being quiet. Either everybody's being quiet in the chat, or my chat has died again, which happens. One of the funniest things is that Twitch is still technically very rough as a platform. But it's funny that you mentioned the thing about looking at games that you might want to buy.
Yeah.
Because I think that's pretty obvious why Amazon bought them.
Right. That's why I did that with Shadows of Mordor, whatever the Lord of the Rings game, because I saw that it was all based on the Batman Arkham engine, the same sort of thing, and I didn't really love, which people are going to hate me for this, but I didn't love the Batman game, like when I played it, and so I was like, will I like this? And I watched it. I'm just so I like the mix now on that, but I've hardly played it. JonTron
had a funny thing about that, which was that in Batman, in one of the Arkham, where Joker is like the roided out, like that's the final thing. That's the opposite. First of all, Batman survives on his brains.
Yeah.
And the reason Joker is basically his arch nemesis is sort of like Sherlock and Moriarty.
Yeah.
Where he's brilliant also.
Yeah.
And a mental equal match.
And suicidal.
So of course, the final boss, he should be completely roided out as just a brawler
like
at
Bane.
that point. Yeah.
Like, why not just have Bane? Anyway.
So this is the true fun, by the way, also of what we're doing right now. Is a lot of waiting in lobbies and whatnot.
I'm trying to find a game right now.
If you've watched any of the GTA games that we try to play online, I mean, whether it's a Monday morning, whether it's a Saturday evening, I think either way, Rockstar just like sets fire to their servers every night.
Well, this is a bigger problem, I think, for this game than most games, because this is the Master Chief Collection, and I don't think everybody's playing it. Like, a lot of people are playing Halo 4, a lot of people are playing the 5 beta, and like you have to, even though they remastered it, you have to be hardcore plan to play multiplayer, like on a Halo 2 map. Just
kind of invested in it. Yeah.
It's not as smooth as the newer games and everything. And I think a lot of people get it to play through the story, because the story is like, a lot of people love, especially Halo 2, the storyline, and I could give a shit about stories. I just want to kill things. It's one of the things I can't do in real life, and it frustrates me that I can't.
And I love the stories because, I mean, that was the thing about Bungie, was that they were so good with story, right? Marathon, and of course you were a Marathon player, right?
Marathon,
and you know
on the Mac,
right? Yeah. Well, okay. So now about that, we were at the unofficial Apple weblog.
Yep.
So you originally played the first Halo on a Mac.
Yep.
Because it came out for the Mac.
I was all PC gamer up until like right before Xbox 360. Like, I think I got an Xbox. That's not true. I had PlayStations, but like as far as the Xbox side of things, like I really became console.
Yeah.
And now I'm all console, except for like Hearthstone and a few like Diablo 3
Monument Valley
or StarCraft 2.
So what are the trends in gaming right now in terms of mobile gaming? There's PC-based gaming,
right?
Console-based gaming. I mean, what are the kind of peaks and valleys of that landscape?
Oh man, well it's kind of it's
so huge.
That's the thing, is that what I've really seen is just this explosion. Indie games, for instance, just indie games alone, because you had a distribution problem. Steam has taken a lot of that out of the equation.
Right.
So PC gaming hasn't really subsided. Console games, I saw someone having a conversation about this today, about how it's like PS4 or Xbox One, doesn't really matter.
Both.
It's like,
the answer's both.
I mean, right, because they're both equally good systems essentially, and it's really just a matter of what's exclusive and your control scheme.
Although, if you're a dad like myself and Victor, and if you're a dad like me and you have 2 young kids,
In fact, that's my boy right there.
yeah. But if you have 2 young kids who are too young to play anything other than Skylanders with you, which is what my son and I play together, if you're doing that, the PS4 has an advantage right now over the Xbox One, in that, like, I have a Sony Xperia X3, and it lets me play PS4 via Wi-Fi connection, and I have a little suction cup thing that I can put my controller on, and it Bluetooth connects to this, and I can sit there, and while my kids are watching Dora the Explorer, I'm sitting there playing Diablo 3 on the PS4, which is amazing, and the best thing ever as far as my game life balance in my personal life right now. But the cool thing is, with Windows 10 and Microsoft's new Windows 10, like, all of the Windows devices you may or may not own will do the same thing, so it won't matter anymore. It'll be like
able
a
to stream the
contact.
Xbox One to like your Surface,
right?
And play. Yeah, that was the thing. That was one of the reasons why I got the Wii U, was that like
Yeah.
someone could watch Netflix off the Apple
the one I
TV, but
didn't
someone,
get.
well, and you know,
How is that?
Yeah, a lot of people, because you're a
Yeah.
gamer.
Yeah, but
you
how
know?
is it?
It's okay.
I mean, I think I got the Wii expecting the Wii to be amazing. Like
Yeah.
because I remember I went to, I was with Joystick for the 2006 E3, and that's when they were announcing all of these platforms, and they had the Wii, and I played it on the floor, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. And then I got it. I got all 3 systems because I'm not like that, and I never played it. Like I barely ever played it.
Oh, wow.
And it was like the Super Mario games. That's what I played, and then
Almost everyone I had my friend Matt Ward on the show. He's not a gamer,
Yeah.
and even he played the Super Mario games.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what's keeping Nintendo alive.
right,
Is
and now
that
they're about to
franchise.
make it some of those mobile. I think.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's big.
And so that's the thing, is that there is this movement towards mobile that is just unstoppable right
Yeah.
now. I mean, and that really is the trend, is that everything is going, at least in some way, to mobile. You know, I
Right.
mean, GTA, they put out this really goofball mobile app or whatever, but it actually does give you interactions within the game.
Right.
You know, and I expect to see a lot more of that in the
Yeah,
future.
there's a lot of second screen apps for games now
Yes.
on mobile, for console games that are second screen that I haven't really felt fully engaged by any
Yeah.
of them to date. As far as mobile's itself is interesting in that we left the ages of like Snake and like
Yeah.
stupid things that nobody, Tetris that you would just play. Well, not Tetris. What was we've left even Words with Friends, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of you can play a robust game on mobile, but this is one of the things we always talk about at work is how many people are playing games intensely on their mobile phone. I mean, most of us need our phone for email and phone calls and stuff like that, so games need to be shorter,
Right.
bite-sized. And we actually have a sister company, Team Chaos, who builds a lot of mobile games, and they're just our own IP, their own IP, putting out mobile games, and they have Dragon Academy, which is a fun game, and they have a lot of titles, but it's hard. It's no longer the days of when iOS first came out, where you can put a game out and everybody goes, yeah. It's become as big as as the big console games. It's
Right.
hard to break in. It's hard to get noticed. And what's happening on console games right now in terms of indie labels really getting noticed doesn't happen as much on mobile right now, because it's so many pro game studios have started, established pro game studios or games that are associated with a movie or something. This is taking literally forever.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because you mentioned a second ago Monument Valley, and
That's what I was
Monument
going to say
Valley-
is the exception. It has
Yeah.
to be a super artfully game that somebody plays that
Yes.
has some sort of voice, and they go, holy shit, this is
Yep.
cool. And it's unique
And
for
it
this
just takes
reason.
off,
And then
right.
it takes off.
Because that was
that's-
that was really
Yeah.
explosive.
And it
Yeah.
got, and it doesn't the guy play it on
He plays
House
on
of
his-
Cards?
He plays it on his
Yeah.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I found it, and I started playing it. It's a beautifully built game. I let my kids start playing it.
Yep.
It's just kind of interesting, and I kind of wonder. I mean, since we're here in this lobby, just sort of sitting here like bumps on an electronic log,
I
but
should go play Story.
Yeah, go for it.
it makes me wonder: is in the console community, and certainly in the PC community,
playing? Okay,
gaming is a communal activity.
Right.
Gaming, not communist, but it's an activity that we do as a community.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a way that we connect with other individuals.
Yeah.
It's like the only way I connect with it. I'm just,
Now but I guess when you talk about mobile gaming, there's certainly a connectivity to it. But I don't know that in the mobile gaming world there is that same level of
on here.
community. I mean, you certainly have, my
I know,
mom
I'm just
plays
saying if
Words
there's
with
anything around
Friends,
Right.
and so there's a communal aspect in that she uses that as a sort of a way of staying in touch with her, her friends.
Yeah.
They all understand Scrabble. It's Scrabble basically.
Exactly.
Maybe they don't want me to say that, but
Wait,
it kind of
it's
is.
Scrabble? I had no
To the
idea.
extreme.
How did they get away with that? Okay.
But you have a handful of games like that, but there is a somewhat more singular mobile gaming.
Yeah.
Strikes me as being a bit of a more singular.
Somewhat, but my kids love to play a lot of games that require Wi-Fi access.
Right.
Because there is you're battling other people, even in real time or not real time. And yeah, that's something that we've become acutely aware of because my son only has a Wi-Fi enabled iPhone. So it's, if you want to play online, you got to be online. And there's just no substitute for that right now. But that's that connectedness, I think. There are a lot of games, like I'm a big fan of playing them online. In fact, I got freaked out the first time I started playing an Xbox 360 and the mic was on and I'm talking and someone yells back at me and I'm like, wait, who was that? Like I'm 80 years old or something. Like, what was that?
Oh, the Machain is talking to me.
The Xbox One, like when I first got in, I could, and the PS4, both of them. Like the PS4 especially, at first you could not turn off the mic if you had the little camera, which I got the camera because it has a fun little thing that I knew my son would like. And when I first had it, I realized, holy crap, everybody can, where's this little boy going? I did not reach him, but I shot him.
He's over there by the rock.
Yeah, I know. There's a little red map in
Great
here.
way to encourage communication. Throw a grenade at him.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, these aren't people. I'm playing story mode now, which I rarely do. But in any case, like you could not turn off the mic on it, and my wife would come in and be like, "Are you playing this again?" and blah blah blah, and like.
My wife would burn it in the backyard.
Because most of the people I'm playing online when I play the games I play are like him, a little bit older than him, and like they're sitting there like,
laughing
God,
at you.
you suck, you're so slow, blah blah blah. And
Yeah, I have to say that's something, and it's probably my son and I have recently started playing Halo together, and I think I'm sort of like the anchor that he's dragging through these worlds.
Somebody mentions Alto's Adventure, by the way. Have you played that?
I haven't.
You guys should check that out. Alto's Adventure is beautiful. I was going to mention that earlier, and we got Dave and Alting mentioning Alto's Adventure. Check that one out too.
So
Super
it
good.
would
on
It
mobile.
used to be gun
For
fire.
kids?
really?
Yeah.
It used to be gunfire kind of people.
yeah, I know. Oh, it's up in the air. There it is. Hey, guy.
You guys are playing this.
Probably steal that.
We're playing Halo 4
Oh, okay.
on the 360.
Gotcha.
So my son's 5, and we've been playing Skylanders because he's obsessed. Whoever came up with Skylanders and Disney Infinity, friggin' geniuses. Like just such a marketing.
Someone got a promotion there.
powerhouse.
Are you getting the Lego one?
Oh God! I sent the link to
Do
the
they have
Lego
a
one.
Lego? They have a
It's
Lego
coming
one
out. I
Those
sent it to my-
games have been
I don't think the Lego one will
immensely
work though,
popular.
because the
Yeah.
Lego
It's
games
incredible.
themselves suck. I
That's
mean,
the
they are
thing, yeah.
so like they're very scripted on rails and annoying, and like there's no.
Well, they're not
creative-
games for grown-ups.
No,
I mean,
Yeah.
they're-
right.
Yeah.
And in terms of
but
their
you can
demo,
get stuck.
they hit
Like
it
a kid
right
can get
smack
stuck
down.
so easy into something where they can't get past it because of how
Exactly.
scripted it is.
Right.
And it's just I hate playing the Lego games, and I would want
Crash Banshee, you can steal that.
maybe. Let's see. I don't think I can do it while these guys are right. Can I get in it? Oh, hey guy. Hey kids.
Oh,
That's how CK kills aliens. When he
right.
finds them in mass. Hey kids.
I didn't know you guys were harding over here. Let's see. Can I get in this? No.
The way to get it is to go around the back.
Yeah, but there's no way to get in it. It doesn't let me.
it doesn't love you.
It doesn't let me. So, yeah, the Legos, like, Legos are so great just as what they are.
Right.
That, like, my son's favorite thing is to just destroy toys, like to take them apart. Like, he literally likes to take them apart and put them back together. He doesn't try to break them, but, but he calls it breaking them, and he does that with Legos all the time, except for the Lord of the Rings big set with the dragon that he got for his birthday, because I spent like a whole day assembling that. And I was like, okay, this one you're not breaking. I'll take it off the shelf. You can play with it, and then we're putting it back. So I don't know. I don't know how the Lego version of that's going to work, how good it's going to be.
Well, in the Infinity games, I've watched my kids play, and it's pretty incredible. I mean, the expansiveness of it is just remarkable.
Infinity is one of the ones like where I actually get motion sickness from that game. That's
Really?
the one thing.
There's a lot going on the screen.
The background scrolling
Yeah.
is not as good as it should be,
Yeah.
and it makes you nauseous if you're my age. And my son loves it, and we don't play it nearly enough because of. I literally get nauseous about 15 minutes in anytime I play it. Shot that guy right in the face.
So to you guys, this may be a really dumb question, but if there's some element of a game like that where there's background scrolling that you get vast members of
I didn't know you
your
could shoot your own
community
people.
telling you it's just bad. Do they have
shot my
anything?
own
Is there
people.
anything that they can do post-release to improve on that? CK, you're sort of freaking me out.
Sorry. I just shot my own people in the face. I
It's
didn't
just the
know you could do
maniacal
anything.
laughing part of it. It's like,
Messed up, man.
It's so
Messed up.
fun. Because they just died. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, yeah, they can issue a patch, but that's kludgy, especially for a console game. It's a really kind of a nightmare because there's a lot of people who won't have the patch, and depending on how your console handles that kind of thing.
What was the question? I missed the question.
Well, can they fix things like the background scrolling?
yeah, if they
They
have
should be able to, yeah.
But would
It's a
that
question of whether
mean?
they will, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing too.
But would that
I mean,
mean
who's
that I'd have
complaining
to
about it?
spend the
Middle-aged
day?
old men?
Well, but if there's a groundswell of complaints about something
sure,
like
yeah.
that,
Yeah. I don't know if there are, though.
but would I, the consumer, be able to realistically fix that, or does it
No.
fix itself?
No, I looked for all kinds of settings for that. Where are you?
There he
There's
is.
this little crybaby. I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Oh boy, there's the laughter again.
Yeah, another great game for kids, like for younger kids, is Rayman. Like all the Rayman titles
Yes.
are great.
And Graham's wanting to play Plants and Zombies.
Oh, that's
Plants
great.
vs.
You know,
Zombies is great.
Plants and Zombies Garden Warfare is saved my life. Like before I figured out that I could play my PS4 remotely and everything, I was like, I can play a shoot 'em up with
Yeah.
my 5-year-old son, and it's
Yeah.
okay because it's just like cartoonish Plants and Zombies, and he thinks it's cute and whatever. He doesn't realize we're killing everything. It's great.
Didn't we get Rayman for your birthday, Graham?
Yeah, we did actually.
Which one? Legends?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've got it because it's free on Xbox right now. I
That's
think,
right,
or
yeah, for gold.
or maybe.
Last month it was, yeah.
See, we wanted to. I wanted to do something because Graham wanted to just have a video game, but I wanted to kind of level set, because I didn't want to have somebody come in who had played, a certain game. So I kind of picked something that was a little bit obscure. I knew was new for Graham, and I was new for most of his friends. And they played Rayman Legends, and they just loved it.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
awesome.
great.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
really
fun.
good.
Like it's fun for adults too. Like that's
Yep.
the game that I hope every time we go to play video games, my son's like, "Let's play Rayman." Like that's because he goes, "Let's play Skylanders." I'm like, "Oh God, not Skylanders again!" Because it's a story game. It's on rails.
It's on rails, yep.
It's just like, oh.
What does that mean when you say it's on rails?
On rails, it's so scripted. You can't have free reign to do whatever you want. Like
By
you can't,
comparison,
you can't
GTA
shoot the friendly
Yeah.
person that's on
And-
there
and
with you.
GTA is a great
you really
example
wanna
of,
shoot
like, that open
because you
world.
work with them all day to day, and they're just whiny, and you're like,
Actually,
wait, did I just?
this may
Say
have something to
work
do
with
with
them?
my son's development. When he was a newborn, I was the last time I spent a great deal of time with GTA. I would like rock him to sleep with my big toe, and I'd be
Okay, my wife's gonna
In a
kill me.
coconut shell.
right.
My wife's gonna kill me for sharing this, but my wife used to watch Rome when my son was an infant. I was like, you should watch that in front of,
Oh, we
but at
listened
the
to
same
Eminem
time,
when they were
it was
babies.
it was a double standard though because I had the baby literally strapped to my chest while I was playing college.
There you go.
Well, it could happen, man.
And Jax is the
You gotta
sweetest
be-
kid. He
Yeah,
is
see,
so
he's
sweet.
fine.
I do not know how he's our
He's
child
just all
because we are evil people.
desensitized now. It's all violence.
No, he's really empathic
Now,
and
you
like.
know we got some fans up here in the space that have diametrically opposed views about Nintendo and some other games.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Yeah, but
God.
we won't let the cat out of the bag. But
Wait.
Parkour the Rock.
What other games? What's?
There's a lot of good games. That's the thing that's really been humbling has been looking at, because I mean, when CK and I were kids,
I'm
you
a very
had-
opinionated person. So.
Well, I mean, but you had like Atari, you had some
Yeah.
just like major publishers, and that was pretty much it. You know,
That's what it does now.
now on Steam, you can find just absolutely hundreds and
Oh, hey,
hundreds and
guys.
hundreds of games
What's
that
up, kids?
aren't even that great
Yeah.
in many cases. And they're just variations on a theme. Or you can just independently publish something, put it on Newgrounds or whatever the kids are into now.
So I have a friend, Victor, who I want to introduce you to, who lives here in town, who claims to have one of the largest collections of video games in the world.
Wow.
Every platform and every game for every platform.
Wow.
Going back to 'cause my-
Wait, Atari Lynx? Does he have Atari Lynx? If he has Atari Lynx, there's a game I want to play. This is the portable.
He's got. Do you guys have you ever heard of Fairchild?
Oh yeah.
I had Fairchild. My dad
Wow.
was really into electronics. We had Fairchild.
Wow.
And it was like the first cartridge game.
Yeah.
After Pong. And,
Pong.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
man. I miss the days of Pong.
That's
I
pretty
only
awesome.
play it
There were like
on the
4
emulator
games
and I
for
won't
it. You
know.
could play blackjack, tic-tac-toe,
Yeah.
some goofy drag racing game that was all about. It was basketball, which all you could do was pass twice and shoot.
By the way, Dave.
Ah, he moved.
He knew.
Dave mentioned that Infinity is great, and the toy box is really the cool thing about Disney
Yeah,
Infinity,
I
because you can
played-
build your own stuff.
It's very Minecraft, but
is.
I have not gotten into Minecraft. It's just
See, I've got into Minecraft, but again, it's you have to do so much to get to the basic builds. That's the thing about Toy Box, is that things are pre-built for you.
Yeah, I've played a
And,
couple
you
of
know,
those.
And you can download creations from other people, which is what's really amazing.
yeah. I played a whole board. What was the theme of it? It was like a Christmas board that somebody built, and they built this huge pyramid. It was just crazy. I
Yeah.
was like, this is great.
And then Drewsome says, the dang Steam sales make me buy freaking everything. Yeah, Steam has mastered the art of impulse sale buying. Because you go on there, it's like 75% off, and it's $2.99 for some, for some game.
I just
You're
ran
like,
that guy over. Oh, he's still alive. Hold on.
He's caught up under the ground. Oh,
Wait,
think
I
he
didn't
jumped
read
in.
it. What am I supposed to do?
If you play the other Halo games, it's almost exactly the same.
Yeah, but where am I going? Is it? Oh,
I don't know. Try to look for one of the objective thingies.
all right. I haven't played Halo 1 since Halo 1 came out, and I played it with a keyboard, I think, on my Mac.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
sure. So this is kind of weird for me.
Those were the days.
So not this is in no way meant to. But so you guys must know Stampy Longhead. Do you know Stampy? So he has I think
Is that
he's
Pippi
got like the
Longstocking's
most
cousin?
YouTube followers, and he all he plays is Minecraft. And for my daughter, he puts on a different Minecraft
know this.
episode every day,
Oh, wow.
and
Prolific.
and it's appointment viewing. For and
Yes.
and I find that really interesting. And I don't want to sound like a grumpy old man, but this idea of watching. I mean, obviously, right now we're on a
Of
network
course, right, yeah.
that is
but
specifically
these are-
designed for what I'm talking
But
about.
YouTube, yeah, I think I know where you're going with this, because I thought, okay, with YouTube, you can watch it anytime you want. You're free from the, 3 p.m. Tuesday, here's this. But no, my kids are the same way, where it's like, they know this guy, Captain Sparkles, is going to drop this video at this time on this day. Boom, they're ready to go.
Yeah,
At that time.
I cannot drive.
it's remarkable.
Yeah.
I'm getting so angry right now.
And that's what I've found too. And a lot of the Twitch folks stream on a regular basis, so that you know
Wait, is this
every
where I
night
came?
at 10 p.m. these guys are streaming.
Forget it.
I don't think so. No.
I'm just gonna walk. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going?
It appears to be.
Sure,
yeah.
it looks like it.
Does anybody
You're going to the
online know
Olympic
what I'm
pool,
supposed to be
right?
doing?
But
All I
guess
know
the
is I'm
other
not shooting
The other
things.
point is,
This is why I
when
hate
we were
story
kids,
mode. What
the
we're doing
idea
right
of
now.
sitting around and
You're not
watching
all the time?
your buddies play a game seemed kind of silly. But now there's an entire industry built on it.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I when I talk to some people that are a little bit younger than me, but up to my age, we talked about how, well, we watched people play Mortal Kombat together back in the 90s, and like they would fight each other, and some people would get aggressive and have brackets and invite people over and all that. So there is some precedent, I think, for that.
Mortal Kombat was great.
See, and that was the thing, though, was that,
Didn't they just kind of
a new one just came out last week.
Laser sword.
I'm dying to play. Like, I've got my
That's a
Xbox
terminal.
One copy at home
What?
waiting for me.
Halo Channel.
Halo Channel.
Oh God.
What is this?
This is one of the things that I didn't
Why
want
don't
to
you guys
do.
pick Halo versus maybe a PC game?
I just said I wanted something to shoot things in the head with.
Got it.
That's all I
So,
wanted.
what is so? I really love first-person shooters.
See, this is. Did
But-
you see that error?
but I
We
was
just got
really
that so
into-
fucking earlier.
Ridiculous.
I was really into Turok,
Oh, Turok. Yeah.
primarily because I think
Really bad.
in my soft-headedness, I just didn't have. I didn't want strategy. I didn't want a story. I just wanted
Now you're talking.
bigger
wanted
and
shoot
bigger
stuff.
weapons,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to kill dinosaurs.
That's why Duke Nukem was so popular, too.
So what is the equivalent of Turok today? Because there, like Halo's a great game. GTA is a great game.
I'm
But
bored.
you really got to think. You really got to use your noodle.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to find because the problem is now the demand is that you got to have this like kind of multifaceted game. So GTA is, I think, a good example because they put a ton of money into it, right? And they got to get their money back. And so they kind of cater to both sides of that because you have the open world where you can go, and this is actually what we've done on Angry Dad Gamer is I do video game challenges. So I'll tell them, okay, go get this jet ski from here, drive it around to the airport, blow up a plane, and then escape from the police.
Find the tank and kill everything.
Or find a tank or whatever. It's these challenges.
That's my favorite. And I think that's why I went away from liking story that much either, because I just wanted to interact and
That makes sense.
do things. I mean,
here
things
you
like
go.
shoot
Hey, you
people in
got
the
people
head,
now.
so it's kind of wrong. But
Well,
But,
yeah.
But that's kind of interesting because I think part of the frustration of playing with other people is each other.
Well, it's more like-
then the game field is, the battlefield is there.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you want to accomplish something, it's not really the best place to accomplish because you're always going to have at least one or two rogues who are
what's
just going to.
the Microsoft game? I'm going blank. Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Gears of War, I love their multiplayer, not this type of multiplayer, but their multiplayer co-op, going through the thing. Well, that's one of my colleagues.
Hey, the governor. How's it going? We always got to shout out people who show up. We don't have any new followers, but I appreciate you guys coming
Who
in.
shot me?
What's
Where
up,
was he?
mates?
Oh, I was.
Must have had an active chemical.
The governor 0664.
Hey, Governor.
I assume British. If you're using
Hello,
words
governor.
like mates. Yeah,
Oh,
From across the pond.
that's right. My Lyft driver was actually
How
from
did I-
Scotland.
Here
where'd
in
he
Austin.
go?
Here in
This
Austin.
sucks.
It makes you. How did you get here?
Fell
Yeah.
down.
How
He
did
died.
you
She's
get
been,
here?
and she's been here 20 years.
So, Victor, what's the gestalt of Angry Dad Gamer? Because you're not particularly angry.
So I'm not super angry, right? Well,
I'm
that's
angry.
the thing is you
That's
got
why I shoot people.
you got to channel your anger. See, that's the thing. CK gets it. Is you got to channel that anger.
Into
And,
games. So
into
you should be
games.
really
But-
angry when you play.
But CK self-describes himself as a really angry individual.
I'm
I don't
quite
really
angry.
see it.
I'm jovial angry.
Yeah,
I'm chaotic neutral.
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm like the tea kettle where I get hot for a while, but then when I
See, I used to be
steam,
that, and then I worked on becoming this.
There you
oh,
go.
sniper.
That's a pretty good.
Oh my God! What? Don't find me before I do something with the sniper. Why can I not? Oh, there we go.
Why can't I sniper?
Where is he?
How
I missed him.
does one sniper?
Oh, sniper's the best. Oh, you're trying to
Now he's
shoot?
leaving.
Yeah, I know. Why couldn't I even shoot then?
Oh.
I shot 3
Well, that's
times. I call
disappointing.
bullshit. Okay. So.
That guy was rubber. You were glue.
Oh, I can't believe I got the sniper and that happened. You know what? When we were like playing with Engadget and joystick, they used to play Halo 3 custom map with in snow with everybody was invisible and with gravity hammers and what's the big
kind of-
friggin' gun and
So Super
and
Smash
limiting
Bros. Basically.
Spartan laser.
and Spartan Laser, yeah, that's right. It was so fun because you were just invisible and you had to make sure you didn't leave tracks and sure you were hopping everywhere with high gravity, and you would just kill people. Me and Ryan Block would play that. That was fun stuff.
That's hilarious.
Hi Ryan, if you're watching, I doubt it.
I'll send him a DVD.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he's not British. He's American.
What?
Oh, then maybe is it a reference to Walking Dead? Maybe.
Ah,
not.
the governor.
Because that guy was I
I have never watched that
Class.
show.
he was a Class A jerk.
Right? That's what I hear.
He was such a jerk.
I had to tune out after the first season
Where'd you
because
go?
I have a thing about like people doing dumb stuff in an apocalypse. So I was just I kept wanting to smack people in the show.
I have a thing about
what
people
are
doing
you
dumb
doing?
stuff, period. Doesn't matter if it's an apocalypse.
That's probably
or
a
not.
good rule. Yeah.
That's
Don't
why I'm
wait
so
for the
angry.
apocalypse to call them out.
What I hate is when smart people do dumb stuff.
Well, there's that. But hey.
Well, I was
know
walking
that
through.
pain.
So my son and I were walking through Home Depot the other day, and he just had this. He like stopped me in the aisle, and he said, "Dad, if the zombie apocalypse comes, the first place I'm coming is Home Depot."
It's true.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
absolutely.
I mean, after all, they do have like they do have chainsaws and like a giant saw and like a giant 14-foot saw spear. So
It's a good place to start.
That's
Add
right.
motor to that.
Sawzalls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't go like to a military base because you know that's where it started. Because some chemical experiment.
Obviously.
that's probably where it started. That place is probably crawling with zombies anyway.
Exactly.
So the governor, if he's asking, if do we play with people? Yes, absolutely. We're here with people right now. But also, I most of my shows have other people playing, and then
Right
we're
now,
gonna-
The trick is not to needle until you have a clear shot.
right now, this is just sort of ad hoc.
Oh,
he likes to give advice.
Yeah.
The trick.
he's 11, man. He knows everything.
Yeah.
6 p.m. tomorrow. I'll probably be on a plane by that time tomorrow. But if you go to angrydadgamer.com, you can check out. I'll have the schedule of the new shows all the time.
And if you hate the way I play and you want to spank me at some point, I'm CKSTHREE on both PS4 and Xbox.
There you
Feel
go.
free to friend me, and I'll never be online because I have 2 kids.
Oh,
Hey,
this is
dude.
the governor 0664. So there you go.
Gotcha. Nope. Ah, oh, me.
The sirens you hear are the Austin Police Department keeping us law-abiding citizens in
Right,
East
making
Austin
sure.
safe.
Oh, so how big's our audience right now?
Right now we just got, it says 9 people. That's always fluctuating. It's not exactly completely accurate.
Does anybody? Oh, I just shot
So
my
the
friend
Angry
back there.
Dad Gamer is sort of a joke
Yeah.
in some respects.
Right
'cause
there. You
you're
didn't mean to though. But
It's kind of a joke.
not so angry.
And I want to try to teach people because I feel like there are a lot of people, not maybe a lot of people, but there's a fraction of people who play games who maybe have anger issues. And so, maybe.
No,
I don't know. They're out there. And so I want to try to help them to smooth out the rough edges.
that's right.
Yeah.
Sort of like the therapist would.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm
No
like Dr.
prescription
Phil,
required.
I'm not a real therapist. Oh crap, I'm sorry. I'm in Texas. I shouldn't say that.
I'll take the rapist for 100 whatever it is.
That's right.
That was the
just-
worst impression of him ever.
Yes,
I did.
but the jokes they built around him were hilarious.
My impression just now doing it. Where's the guy shooting me from? Oh, I did not. Come on! That was a glitch. I hit him.
Blame it on the glitch.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Alexis Santos. Hey, how's it going? Good night, Governor.
Bye, Governor.
He's going to bed. I can't tell you how many times I forget my Twitch username and password, Alexis Santos. Yeah, I know, right? See, now it says 11. Thanks for joining, by the way.
Missed.
Just to remind those of you watching on Twitch, we're here at the RCRatx Studio Lounge, part of RCR Wireless News and RCR TV.
I want to thank RCR, by the way, for hosting us. This has been great. It's a great facility.
So just when I fell, it reminded me, back in the day, myself and Barb, we co-founded for Weblogs Inc., AOL, World of Warcraft Insider. And I used to do a podcast from within the game that we recorded.
Oh.
And I would always commit suicide at the end of every episode. It was fun. Is anybody from Chaotic Moon watching? If not, I'm going to fire some people tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I would do that.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, I'm glad you could join. I'm glad you could catch one of our streams, too. Yeah, Twitch had this awful problem a while back where somebody hacked them, go figure, and they made everybody reset their passwords.
I still haven't done that, and I got in fine.
That's weird. Well, you know, this is...
I think they only had all the people that were hacked.
That
They
may
didn't
be.
do it for everybody.
Yeah, that may be. Also, I think if you set up your account within a certain... I don't know, but... The platform itself has had a lot of issues, and I'm hoping that Amazon now owning them, they're gonna step it up and they're gonna like fix a lot of these issues.
Jeff will fix it.
That's right.
So how do you set up Twitch with a console? That's what I've never understood.
So here in the studio, they actually have this really cool device that lets you take the HDMI in and put it into a Pro box, basically, right?
Oh,
And
that's
so they're
fancy.
pulling it in, yeah, to a Mac straight. But most people will get like an Elgato or Hauppauge box, an external
Yeah.
box or a card.
So there's no way to do it just default from Xbox or PS4?
Actually, there is. PS4, I'm not sure what the mechanic is, but Xbox has a Twitch app, and you can snap it to the side, and you can say start streaming.
Oh,
You have to
to
Connect.
snap it first.
Yeah,
That's what I have
but
to
you have
do.
to have a Connect.
I have a
Also-
Connect.
Okay, and then yeah, you snap it. I mean, set it up obviously and all that, and then you can stream anytime you want to.
Right.
One of the first streams on the couch, and Josh Furlinger
Wait,
was
what's our
watching me.
name? Who are we? Oh, Quiet Cannon?
Quiet Cannon, yes.
Oh.
That was one of the
Suck
ones
that round.
assigned to us.
Oh, so that's slightly behind us.
It is slightly behind us. Things are going to be incompatible, or just the media that you have them on is going to start to bit
The
rot.
media, yeah. But just move it all to the cloud.
I don't think it's going to be incompatible. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I didn't really understand because, like, I don't. Well, I was going to say I don't see my Flickr going anywhere, but
Yeah. Yeah, Yahoo
Yahoo.
hasn't killed it yet.
so who knows? You're still heavy into Flickr, or at least you have it automated
Yeah.
so that things go. I have everything so it backs up there, and
No,
Dropbox.
I have everything on Flickr. I'm a crazy photo nut, though. I've been taking a photo of each of my kids every day since they've been born. So that's like a photo project that's never going to end for me.
Good luck editing it.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
don't. I just tweet it and stuff.
toss it in
but
the box.
What I've been doing recently is actually Microsoft, because I got a Surface Pro 3, which I love, by the way, which I kind of defected from. I use Mac at work and personal. I have two computers. Personal computer is Windows, which has been good for work-life balance type stuff. But the Surface is great. It's like what I wish the iPad had been in terms of a full computer that's portable and everything. And great for playing Steam games too, because I got the top of the line one. I can actually handle it. But in any case, I got like Microsoft 360, their subscription thing.
Yeah.
Simply, it's like $10 a month, but they have this thing where you can sign up and get unlimited OneDrive for free if you're signed up to that. And it's you have to go to the link and do it. And just one day they go like, you're in queue for this. And then I got an email one day and it said, congratulations, you have 50 terabytes of data. Let us know if you hit that limit and we'll up it some more for you. And I'm backing up all of my everything.
Holy
there.
cow.
And it's great.
I wish my Xbox One had 50 terabytes of storage.
Well, see, that's
on
the
it.
thing. The Xbox One integrates with OneDrive.
I know. Oh, yeah.
So I'm wondering if I can like actually record video game clips.
You absolutely
straight
can.
To
In fact, you set up Upload Studio. Now, this is the thing. I'm going to do a review of Upload Studio on Angry Dad Gamer's YouTube channel. But
Can I get a water?
Upload Studio is terrible. Oh, water.
Too much beer and
I know, right? Yeah.
moving.
And but Upload Studio is terrible.
Oh yeah.
It's awful. I mean,
What you got to use is this thing that sucks.
yeah, and it's the only thing you can use. You can't
It'll
select.
solve it for you, sort of.
Well, if you say like Xbox record that, it'll record like the last 7 or 20 seconds or something.
Right.
But then it puts it in a bin. The thing is, you can't like select all and then move them all to your OneDrive. You have to go individually, bring them into this studio thing, say yes, this one, yes, and then you have to check upload because it automatically puts it on their servers, making it public.
Right.
You can't just save it to upload.
Right.
I mean, to OneDrive. Yeah, it's. Don't worry, you'll see the whole review. That's where I get angry. That's where I get angry because I'm like, this should be simple.
Right. And I can see that. It's sort of like, I find myself asking this question all the time. Like I was saying, when I like my daughter the other day asked me to set up an Xbox Live account.
Yes. Yeah.
Because she wants to be able to play. She's really into Minecraft.
I didn't pick something.
And she asked me to set it up so that she could play with her friends. And I practically have to take the day off of work. Because
goodbye to 8 hours of your day.
It's so hard. And I just find it hard to believe that there isn't some way of just taking like my account and
I was gonna get a water.
giving her some sort of
Here, I'll take that.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
I need a water.
giving her some kind of little kid access.
Right. Oh yeah, you'd think that you were putting the Statue of Liberty on like a kid's playground,
Yeah, like
which a lot of people have tried to do.
Ben Lamb, my boss and friend, he always says it's 2015? He was saying 2014, but that was last year. He always says it's 2015, life should be easier.
Right.
It should. It's exactly right.
At the same time, like, Louis C.K. has a point with his comedy routine. Life is freaking amazing right now compared to the way it used to be.
But
and everybody complains. But,
it could always be more streamlined. It's that frictionless thing we talk about where it's like it stops you from doing something that should just be like,
we should have hoverboards by now, according to Back to the
I don't know
Future
about
too.
that because I don't trust anyone to fly
Certainly
around.
flying cars.
Flying cars and drunk flying
They have
cars.
flying
That sounds
cars,
like a great idea.
They're just not mass produced.
That's right.
There's like 2 models
Thank
right
goodness,
now that are.
frankly.
Yeah.
I've seen enough bad driving to think that flying driving.
Yeah, it needs to be
like,
automatic
I'm
flying
gonna
cars.
text and just fly this thing around. Sure, why not?
I hate people who text and drive. We drove down to Port Aransas for Easter for a little vacation, my wife and I, and we were taking 2 cars with some friends of ours, Jay and Tara. Jay, who used to write for digital photography,
Oh yeah.
weblog Jay Savage, and we were like going, and like my wife was using. I have an Android phone right now. I switch back and forth all the time because I work and all this stuff. But my wife was using the iPhone's talk to text feature while we're on the road, and I'm like, I called her. I was like, I am driving. Don't talk to text me. I can't hear it,
Yeah.
just call me.
Yeah.
So
That's what voice is for.
or we should have gotten the walkie-talkies.
Well, that's another thing about technology that my wife communicates with her other mommy friends almost exclusively via text.
Or Facebook.
And I'm always saying, like, you could really streamline this whole process through a 1-minute phone call.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the phone has become almost an intrusive kind of
Oh,
technology.
absolutely. Yeah.
People are like, whoa,
Yeah.
what is this guy calling me for? He
What-
could have texted me.
And it's funny because like journalists
campaign.
used to sit by the phone and wait for a contact or someone to call, whereas now a lot of tech journos I know, if you call them, you immediately go on the shit list.
Yeah.
You're like, are you serious? Like if you're PR and you just cold call somebody to try to pitch them an app or a company or whatever, they're like, no,
Or if you
no way.
bulk email,
Oh Lord, well
and
yeah.
don't BCC. That's the worst. Oh yeah, I forgot this intro. It's horrible. How do I skip it? Oh, it's Y. Is that rude to everybody on? Does everybody want to
They can
watch
look
the
it up.
intro while
No,
you're
they
on
can
the
look it
live
up.
show?
By the way,
I don't
Alexis
want to.
Santos says Chaotic Moon rocks.
Hey, thanks.
Governor went to bed. Watch that trailer. We'll watch the trailer. He was saying that making a movie. Oh, for Halo,
Yeah.
and it was released today. The trailer came out today.
Mm.
I have not seen
I
that
haven't
yet.
seen that.
Definitely
The
check it
TV
out.
show was not that good.
That's what I heard.
The one that came out with this.
Yeah.
Is that can one watch that on Netflix?
No, it's on the Halo channel, which you
I was
get
gonna
from
say-
doing the Halo
Oh, Lord.
from buying this. I don't know if it's available otherwise.
See, I mean, that's the thing. If they had planned on putting it on Netflix, maybe it would have been a little better. Just
But
saying.
it's kind of
It's like our audience is 12 people. Let's not worry about it then. This reminds me of we just unlocked 0G and I Am Bread, and if you haven't played I Am Bread, you got to check it out. It's freaking awesome. But you play a piece of bread, and you have to toast yourself, and it's just the game mechanic is really interesting, and so you literally are like flopping around. You have to get to the and it gets
you have
progressively
to not get
harder.
soggy.
If you fall on the floor, you get dirty,
Yeah.
and you become inedible. And but then you unlock 0G, and you have these little blasters, and
Is this
everything is floating in the room.
Is this a mobile game?
It's nope, it's
I skipped
PC
this
only
part.
because it's fairly intense in terms of the GPU requirements. Did you put? Is this 2?
This is 4.
Ah, okay.
I skipped ahead. Because after the 3 beers, I was starting to feel a little bit of motion gaming, whatever. I decided to have a non-jittery experience.
There you go.
So this is the one that
This is what you guys are playing.
me and Graham are playing right now.
Which I think we're about to get to the. Is it on this one or is it on 3? We may get to a point of gaming that makes me very angry in a second, if this is the right one.
Wake up, Chief.
Yeah, this is the one. I hate. The first time I played this,
I need you.
this is stupid. Everybody's gonna laugh at me who's watching online or whoever watches this on YouTube, but I could not figure out how to get myself out of this fucking little capsule for like I don't know how long. I was like, this game sucks. I can't.
Trapped in my own tomb.
I can't like do this business. You're like, what? Huh?
Why did you wake me?
What is this woman's name? Chrysanthemum?
Cortana. It's also the name of the Siri challenger that Microsoft is coming out with.
And it's quite good, actually.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet.
No?
No, see this thing? That's what I gotta grab. Yeah, I looked
You
up.
gotta hit the X button, man.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
it's
it's
not
telling you.
X. It's
Hit the X button.
that's what I kept on doing. I kept on hitting X, and I didn't read the little text, and I was like, "This game is so busted. I can't."
I
I'm
hate
so
when that
angry.
happens, though, when it's something so simple
Yeah.
and it's just non-obvious to you.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe one of the toughest things about game design is instructing without overtelling.
Boarding us is the observation deck.
What was that?
Could it be a rescue team?
Oh,
You can bet on it.
wait. I can't switch guns. Oh, I picked that up too. Okay, switch. Yeah, there we go. And where am I going? Do I do anything here?
Intrusion alert. Weapons systems online. Victor 05-3-Sierra 01.
We got all real quiet. Oh, by the way, for all our viewers, I'd like to announce my candidacy for the presidency of the United States of America. Please submit tonight's show onto Reddit and get people to upvote it, raise the $5,000 I need to actually do that, figure out what paperwork I have to fill out, and we'll make it happen. Oh, we're getting scanned.
So you heard it here from the RCRatx Studio Lounge that CK Sample the
Clinton
third.
Kennedy Sample the
Clinton
third
Kennedy Sample the third.
is running for president,
Any,
provided that somebody
any
follows up on
planks
Reddit.
in your platform you'd like to discuss?
Yes. Video games are not evil.
Be careful.
People who don't raise their kids properly are evil.
That's right. Don't blame the game.
Yep.
That's his campaign slogan.
Oh, this part
right.
sucks too. I forgot about this.
Climbing. Who doesn't
No,
like
not
it?
that part of it. Like, you gotta jump to the side. It's like,
Oh, Lord.
yeah. It's just stupid
Like
rail
Super-
shit.
Yeah, Superman for 64, man. What the heck?
And then you have to jump over here,
Oh,
which
good grief.
I'm glad for doing
You know, actually, what inspired Angry Dad Gamer was me flipping out on.
Yeah, just how do you beat him? Oh yeah,
Call him Bruno.
B. Bruno? That's nice. Oh yeah.
But I played. I'd never played Wind Waker, and so I played Wind Waker on the Wii, and I could not figure out what was happening.
What is it? What can
And
you
so
give me?
it's one of the Zelda games, but it's like way later, and I kept calling it Chore Island because literally the first
You missed him.
10% of the game is you doing chores for other
Chop wood.
people. Yeah, go get these pigs and bring them over here to me. I'm like, really?
This is not
Would you
fun.
like me to get some butter?
Damn it, that bounced. Hi, kids. Where's the other ones? Oh, hey, kid. Little guy. Hey, you cute little guy.
Yeah,
God,
you'd
they're
be saying
spanking
that
me
if they
right
were
now.
Skeksis.
Oh, God, they're hurting me.
They're hurting.
Oh. So my other. Where
Plank
my
in
other
your platform?
Plank on my platform. Privacy. I will shut down the NSA spying on Americans because it is unconstitutional and evil and destroys any form of democracy in our republic.
That's right, just like these guys.
You didn't want me to go into hard-hitting stuff, right?
No.
Okay, sorry. I'll also make my wife the vice president because I, like all presidents, believe that the president and the vice president should have sex on a regular basis. However, it should be consensual. So that's why married couples should be president. And that way you have a legacy built in.
There you go.
God, I'm not doing well at this.
You should use the assault rifle to headshot him. 'Cause he's much better.
This one?
Yeah, that one. It's much better because if you don't, you're still shooting anyway.
Oh, whoops. I didn't head shoot him, but I threw a grenade. Hey. Alright. No, I just gotta regen a little bit. I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry.
I think now's a good time for Hillary to divorce Bill, though, and then use her
For what?
original name so that she can say, no, this isn't a legacy. We're not having another
Right.
Clinton in the White House.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd mess with people.
Just become Rodham.
We're not Pepsi, we're not Coke, we're Poke.
God, I suck.
CK, you're being too hard on yourself.
I know. It's just your son keeps on telling me I should head shoot this guy, and it's. Where's the other
Ooh,
guys? Let's go over
grenades.
here first. Hey guys, get them that way.
Well, what my son is kind enough not to mention is that it took his dad probably a week to figure out how to save games. So he had to play this level about 14 times.
You know what's amazing is if you let a kid play a game, like a young kid, like if I let my son play Skylanders for a while on a board, he will actually glitch the game out where it won't, you can't do anything. You have to restart the level.
Yeah.
Like he's gotten to like boss board level, like with chaos, he couldn't, and the Golden Queen in the recent trap team,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you play that level, somehow he glitched it out where it was when the lava pit was all around the little square you're playing on, and there were supposed to be these little avatar things at the corners that you would shoot to kill to make it where her shield would come down. Those are gone. They were just gone.
Oh crap!
And she was still there with her shield on, and he was just shooting at her and jumping over the things and
doing
forever.
nothing.
And I tried, and we went through all of his Skylanders.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
"There's got to be some trick to get it out of this,"
Wow.
and you just couldn't do it.
Man, that's frustrating. See, that would make me angry.
Oh,
That's a good
sweet.
example. Oh, there you go.
Dang, I still missed the headshot.
I know, right? You can't just be like, hey.
Your plan depends on somebody having an amazing shot. Ah, maybe I should stay up here while I shoot it. Maybe I should not get shot for a while. Or
So what was that other kids game that you said was good to play? Art?
Oh, Alto's Adventure.
Is that who's that made by? Is that Ubisoft too?
No,
Like
I want
Rayman,
to
or-
say,
What is
gosh.
Alto's Adventure? Which one is that?
man, it's a, it's like you play a Alto, you play a little character, and I want to say it's like, it's kind of like Pikmin where you've crash landed and you have to like get off the planet,
Yeah.
but I may be mixing that up with Pikmin. I know it came out right as we were about to close down, so I don't think we reviewed it actually.
I just punched him in the crotch.
I know, right? Really
It's nice to know that that'll also take out an alien.
busting his balls there. Shift manager.
Maybe I should take his gun. I'm gonna do that.
There you go.
Ow, my hand.
That's the reason.
You get
that's the
carpal
reason why
tunnel?
This isn't as good as the assault rifle.
I made another mistake. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Go for
I'm gonna
it.
let him get past this part.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Hold on,
That's why
let
you
me
have kids, so they get
change,
through the levels.
Wait, don't
for
change
you.
the settings. You're gonna mess me up. What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
When you
Okay.
shot, they're gonna know you're there. Be careful.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
You lured him into a trap. Now shoot his ankles.
Shoot him in the head.
Why is it letting me melee?
Shoot his feet off.
Why isn't it letting me melee?
B is melee.
Oh, okay.
You set the kid up, man. He's a 360 kid.
Set the kid up
He's
for
from the
an
other
easy
side of
kill.
the tracks. He doesn't know the ways
Oh,
of
did
the
we lose
line.
him in the shot?
Up the I just need to up the sensitivity all the way.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes. 6.
Oh man, this is the thing.
7,
Kids can
8,
play like
9.
that.
Oh, I know.
10.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Like not even kids, people like 10 years younger than me
Yeah.
can play like that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no,
We're
I
old,
have to
man.
think about what I'm doing.
Whoa. Wait,
Whoa.
did I accidentally invert looking controls? I turned on self-thought, didn't I?
Now I'm gonna try to play this again after he's adjusted the settings, and we'll be in for a treat of clownishness.
I think we're gonna go for about another 15 minutes.
Is there anything we haven't covered that we should have covered or discussed, Victor? Like, how's this rated amongst your shows, do you think?
I think pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a lot less cursing, so that's good.
Oh, this was less cursing.
Yes, this was
Okay.
less cursing. It's hard to get more than one show that we did,
Oh, yeah.
but
But the first presidential candidate.
yes, that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
That I gotta
Now, if
say,
somebody
that's a
would-
first
That's
for
right.
us.
If somebody would post that on Reddit and actually make it happen, we appreciate it. We have 15 days to raise $5,000 and actually make it happen.
Rumpus Room says such violence. That's true. We were gonna play Fluffy Kittens, the game, but
Yeah.
decided.
Remember when the Army released? Does that game still exist?
Oh,
their
man,
own
that's
like
right.
their own like COD game to train, like to get people as a recruiting tool.
I don't know what happened to that. I know I covered
Is
it.
it still
Now I can't
around?
I don't know. I
it was
can't
free to
imagine.
play and it was really good actually.
It was. Well, I kept thinking it was like Last Starfighter. They were trying to find like the one guy.
Meanwhile, spyware
Right.
installed all through your computer, NSA
Oh,
backdoors
absolutely,
everywhere
yeah.
now because you installed that.
How do you crouch again?
The left,
push down left
on
stick.
the left stick.
Oh, okay, this one? Okay.
That was the trigger. Oh. Oh, you're trying to make it
Nice.
blow up at the thing. That was smart.
Teabag.
Nice.
What do you say?
He
Teabag.
teabagged him.
You taught
You know
me
what
well.
do you know what teabag means?
I do.
Okay. Did you know that did you know that he knew what it meant, or that he knew the term? Do you know what teabagging means?
No, not really.
Just the video game part of it. We'll keep it that way.
What is the video game part of it?
It's when you squat on the person you just killed.
Showing disrespect.
It's typically done in multiplayer to disrespect your nemesis.
A lot of that in GTA Online.
Yeah.
How does it keep dying?
I think those two
I don't know.
guys
I
like
thought,
did a
you know,
pincher movement.
Given the clear instructions you were giving me, I really thought you were going to dominate this section of the game. Oh yeah.
Like my dad said, I actually did have to play this like 14 times over.
Yeah.
So I do know it pretty well, but it wasn't on legendary, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why it's so hard. I
you
put
put
on
on
legendary.
Legendary?
Now I don't feel as bad. I was like, why is this so hard?
Set them up.
I forgot I put it on legendary.
Look what you did to the poor child, CK.
That's awesome.
Just get in the ring. You're playing with Muhammad Ali.
That's all right. Yeah, no big deal. You'll be fine, Homer.
You're hurting. Find cover. You're gonna die. Guy's behind you too.
Hey, those are the pipes from that screensaver.
That like
look like
Windows
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3D
Like-
pipes.
95.
Yeah.
Good.
You're like, oh my gosh, they're 3D and
So
they're creating,
cool.
yeah, like
They're coming at me.
creating a board cube.
Oh man.
So when you guys are talking about PC games, are you talking about like are they they can't be OS agnostic?
No.
No, they're not at all.
Yeah, because like GTA 5 is never coming out for the Mac, probably.
Yeah, most of them are PC.
Yeah.
Like Windows.
Windows.
You know what I miss? Myth. Remember Myth?
Oh yeah,
That was a fun
another
game.
Bungie game.
So there's this other phenomenon in gaming that I find I just don't get it, and maybe it's because I'm an old fogey, but like this Silent Hill genre of just like
The horror game.
yeah, just like the
Oh
crazy.
man, Resident
scary-
Evil 4. I just stopped playing because I could feel my blood pressure going through the roof, and
Yeah.
I was just sitting there going, gripping the controller. It was just too much.
Yeah, in
I can't
October
play
we're
those
gonna have a
games.
whole horror movie thing, and yeah, those are a little weird. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy's? Has he made you watch any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games?
No, in fact, it was only about maybe 6 months ago. I decided this is going to be a father-son thing.
Yep.
I'm going to buy Halo 4. We're going to play it together.
Right.
You can't play without me. I won't play without you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a modern day father-son
Throw a grenade.
thing.
There you go. Oh.
And the first time we turned it on, he played for about 2 minutes, and he was like, "This is too scary, Dad. I can't do it." But he came around, and so now we're playing it. But he's not really into the scary games either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like scary games.
All out in one shot.
Recently, I've been playing Sniper 3 because it was on sale over the holidays,
Okay.
and it's all headshots.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like, yeah. And then Destiny, I started playing again. When it first came out, I played it, got to level 20. And then
Is Sniper 3 a PC game?
No, it's these are all PS4 games I'm learning about right now. Well, no, Xbox and PS4. I have Sniper 3 on Xbox. Is it out on PC too? I guess it is. Sniper
Maybe.
3, yeah, it is.
Flanking us.
I was kind of hoping that I might have they might have a hard light shield, but
It'd be cool if you could like throw your grenade up in that pipe right when it opens,
Right?
but I
Yeah.
doubt it'll let you do that.
Or if you could drive your Mario Kart into it and wind up on Rainbow Road.
let me see if I can do
Hit the
that.
Mario Kart button.
That's what I'm really looking forward to. GTA on the PC are the mods.
Yeah.
So I can like
So
play
I can-
Salsa
I
or
think
you
I'm just
know.
gonna stay up there and
Hide? Yeah, that's probably a good tactic.
They have a
Is
Where?
anybody hearing what
no,
he's
it's
saying?
not.
No.
He was saying he's going to go up high.
Oh, okay. But yeah, in Skyrim they changed out one of the dragons with Thomas the Tank Engine. So you see the story mode and they're like, "What is that noise?" And you hear the toot toot. He goes, "It's the beast." He goes toot 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 toot. It comes and lands. It's great.
Oh, man.
All right, Graham, let's see Kay play.
okay here.
All right. Let me see if I can do something.
All right, we got about 9 more
I
minutes.
forgot we were on Legendary. I apologize. I just threw a grenade that way.
Oh,
Ow,
jeez.
what happened? It just go into my
Got
face?
your clock cleaned.
Yeah.
Wait, was that my grenade that killed me?
I don't
Like
think
committed
so.
suicide?
I think it was one of those.
No, it was a vacuum.
box,
It was a
yeah.
vacuum of space pulling you in. There was a box that hit you in the face. So,
Box of chocolates.
Yeah, that was what happened.
Life is like.
Mom always said, "Laugh the chocolates to the face."
You little God, kitty.
Oh, those
They're
turtle,
ugly little
those
buggers.
turtle men.
Son of a.
Yeah, it's that pincher movement that'll get you, man. You gotta study your Panzer techniques.
How did
Rommel, I read your book. Who wants popcorn?
Oh,
Ah, yes, the old strafe and go.
ow. They coming up the ramp?
Yep,
Little short jerk.
poorly. Whoa,
Hey, dude.
that
Where'd
guy.
you go?
take cover?
Oh,
Yeah, I shouldn't have put this on legendary mode.
Hope we could change it.
Yeah, but then I'll feel like a weaker individual.
oh, look, yeah, there you go. Just suck the lid back into the. That would be the best.
Like, legitimately,
It just
actually
pulls
try
it in.
throwing a grenade in there.
I did. Just I took them out with me.
Suicide.
Landing craft flanking.
Landing craft.
Why don't you do something, Cortana?
Right?
Oh!
Again with the boxes.
Doesn't this ship have like a doesn't have like a defense like a weapon automatic weaponized system that you can like hack into and then
You'd think.
Sounds elaborate.
Right. Easy there, Luke. Watch out for those flying boxes.
Oh, man, did they
jeez.
come from both sides?
Yeah, they come from both sides.
They're coming
Oh, I
from
didn't
all
see 'em from
over.
both.
Landing craft flanking us.
They come from all around.
Was that a good sigh for the
This
for
is
the
the
broadcast?
best Waffle House in space.
Everybody laughed at that. Had me going.
Yeah, a friend of mine does a joke. He's like, you know what? They should really just call it breakfast trailer. It's not really a house.
Not at all.
Why am I
know?
moving so slowly suddenly?
And it's like they just drop them anyway. They're just made of aluminum.
That's right, yeah.
So the sensitivity being so high.
Oh, sensitivity's killing me.
Ah,
That's why I'm moving so slowly. I'm like, why can I not move faster?
I mean, if you look around that fast, you think you'd be able to move faster, but not really. It's just because the sensitivity all on the highest level.
I don't understand. Which means they're all like really sensitive, right? They're all like, it's like you just come up to them and you hit their feelings. Is
That's
that how
right.
that works?
You just point,
on the
point,
sensitive
point the
feeling.
laser in
Yeah.
their
This is
direction.
embarrassing.
Landing craft flanking us.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Graham, maybe you should.
That's good because we got 5 minutes left,
maybe
so
you
we
should
can wrap
change
it
the
up.
sensitivity.
I want to try to do. I don't know what I'm saving, but the multiplayer. We should have played. Instead of this, we should have played Hearthstone, or.
Yeah, a lot of headshots in Hearthstone.
Yeah, I know. Well, If you played Hearthstone or
Twister?
Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo, that would have been a great game to play.
That's not a real game.
That is a real game. You don't know Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo?
I do not.
Oh my god, it's an awesome game. It's an awesome game. But it is not this type of game at all.
I like the Halo music.
I do too.
That's not it.
That's what I listen to when I work out.
Yeah? That's the
pumped
Chemical
up.
Brothers.
That's right.
It's the classics.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
Gregorian classics.
I don't work out.
The classics of the 1470s and 1480s.
I listen to the Bee Gees when I work out.
That's right.
Not really.
I listen to mashups when I work out.
I listen to intense podcasts about crime things.
Do you listen to a lot of podcasts? No, I don't understand how people find the time to listen to podcasts. Because, like, if you write, you can't listen to podcasts. If
Yeah.
you edit, you can't listen. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can't do at the same time other than drive.
I read feeds. That's all I do. That's anything like consuming stuff.
Yeah.
I did listen to what was that podcast I listened to that I was talking about? Where you shut up about
Night Vale or Serial?
Serial.
Okay, there we go. Those are the two.
That's
Those
the
are
one I was referencing
those-
when I
okay,
said
yeah.
crime thing.
Yeah, see, Night Vale's good. And then Serial apparently was good.
My wife likes cereal. I like cereal sometimes. I prefer bagels and eggs.
I knew it.
Yes. Someone had to make that joke.
That's right. And it had to be
It
you.
was just hanging out
me.
there.
It was me. Don't fall down.
Is this multiplayer? Okay.
My, I'm
Oh!
dead. That was quick.
Oh,
Am
do
I
the
still
boogie.
am I still on legendary?
Breakdancing.
That's a joke because you can't be a. Damn it! That didn't bounce right.
I fragged myself.
Am I getting better yet? I'm gonna climb this ladder. I can't climb that ladder.
We almost, I almost set up Unreal Tournament for you,
That would have been awesome.
right?
I actually downloaded Unreal because their gaming engine is now free, you know, and it has Unreal in it where you can play it too.
Yep.
God, you son of a!
The floating guy who's red.
That's right.
Dingleberries.
Is red versus blue still a thing?
It is, actually. In fact, it was recommended to me on Netflix the other day.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that in forever.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, I don't even know
Oh,
where that
hey!
goes. Oh.
Hey, now that's
Is somebody watching trolling
wrong.
us? What? I just lifed up right in front of that guy.
They're on to you.
I think somebody is. I think so, because to treat you so disrespectfully.
It's a friggin' Democrat who's angry that I'm running as an independent and ruining Hillary's chances.
They're afraid you're going to siphon away votes from Hillary.
Yeah. Whoa, God, what
Whoa,
is
that is-
that
that is-
happening?
yeah, that's
Oh,
weird.
God, I'm gonna yak up.
Down there.
Got that guy. I don't totally suck. Wait. Maybe I do. You're on my team, right?
Just crouch, nothing. Just crouch, just play when a red guy comes through with you.
That's
Stay in the
called.
corner and cry.
People don't like it when you do that.
That's true.
called camping.
Yep.
I do it all the time, by the way.
Yeah. As a
I do it all the
Disclosure.
time. Normally,
Hey!
if I'm playing Call of Duty, I have a sniper rifle, and I'm hiding in the weeds shooting people, and they hate me, and I never move, and that's the way I play online games. Because I'm playing with people slightly older than your son here, who are angry at me because I don't have their fast twitch sort of like, you know, this stuff.
10 sensitivity.
So I just sit there in a corner, quietly shooting them.
It doesn't affect
In
you
the
can't
head.
turn as fast as them, like you're turning.
Oh,
Right.
Like you're behind each other, and then you finally realize you're there at the same time, and then
God.
you turn around faster than you.
See, this is. Oh man, now I understand your cop friend who was on the previous episode who yacked afterwards. Because talking for an hour and a half while playing this
Right.
Is that a power up?
with it being a game where the graphics are slightly older.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm starting to feel it a little bit.
This was designed for a 13-inch monitor.
Yeah, this is should not be on a screen this big.
Well, that's all right. We're gonna wrap it up anyway.
Yeah. Did I kill him? No. Is that another one? Did I kill that one? Yeah, I did. I'm just glad that I killed a few people before we
There you
ended.
go. So it's 10:30 here in Austin. Most of these people have real work to do in their lives tomorrow.
Yeah.
CK, you doing real work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Doing real stuff.
Doing real stuff.
More
Real
drones.
people.
This time it's a drone that licks people, right?
No,
It
there's
just
no
goes
drones.
around, licks the back
The
of
drones
the
are more press things, or we do some experimental things for, like, proof of concept things for our clients. But
for the CIA.
well,
I can't tell you.
I can't talk. Most of it's NDA.
There's been a drone here the whole time.
But we did the Marvel Unlimited app, the Marvel subscription
cool.
app.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
publicly discussed and in the press and everything, so I can mention that.
That's
But
cool stuff.
We do cool stuff like that.
And there's a lot of game design studios here. A lot of game, I mean, not just game studios,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's a lot of
just software.
technology stuff
Yeah,
and
technology
software. Yeah.
studios. Yep. But we're the best.
I have no doubt.
Oh, we killed each other.
Oh,
Oh,
Or he
that's
committed suicide.
pretty sweet.
No, I committed. Who committed suicide? Was it her?
Brokeback Halo.
Both committed suicide? Brokeback Halo. Nice.
Oh my
man.
goodness. Wow.
Man, look at all these red marks.
Now you got to play Viscera Cleanup Detail. Have you played that?
What?
Yeah, so there's a game on Steam called Viscera Cleanup Detail, where it's like after this happens and everyone's dead, you're the janitor that has to come in and you have a mop and you have a bucket and you have to clean up
And people
all
play
the
that?
guts and oh man, yeah, they play the heck out of it.
This is so weird what people play.
But that's what I mean about like that you were asking, what are games, and there's so much now. Like that's the thing. We've gotten to the point where you're making games about being a slice of bread. you know?
Remember Sims? And you can play it online. My wife is obsessed with Sims. She loves Sims because it was like she was able to do real life upgrades that she couldn't do in real
Oh,
life,
yeah,
you know? But like remember the guy that made a sim inside of a thing where there were no doors and basically tortured this
Yes.
virtual character
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try to push
And they
that?
got
I
super
love
sad.
that.
Yeah,
I
that-
love that.
I think
That's
that was Guantanamo
crazy.
Bay Simulator is what you're thinking
Yeah.
of, actually.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. CK, thank you for joining us,
This was
man. This
fun.
was awesome. Yep, and thanks to RCR for having us here. And, is there anything else we missed? You want to take us out?
I'll take us out. Thank you for being on the RCR Studio Lounge with our Angry Dad Gamer, Victor Agreda, and from Chaotic Moon, CK Sample the Third.
Yes.
You heard it here first, running for president.
Yep.
This has been a production of RCR Wireless and RCR TV. Thanks so much. Bye. The RCR ATX Studio Lounge comes to you from Studio E at RCR TV headquarters in Austin, Texas. To get in touch with Chris, to suggest guests, or to just say hi, you can reach him on Twitter at cmartinofATX. And for the latest news on all things wireless, head over to rcrwireless.com.